guys, it's Jen here, and right now we are watching. This is a build for my current household. I went on and played for like 2 minutes just because I figured I'm going to be live streaming tonight and I want to at least start in the morning. And we got home from our big proposal date. It was like 8:30. And so I'm like, all right, I'm going to play. I'm going to get them to bed. I'm going to have them wake up and then stop it. Well, they went to bed, and at like 10:30 at night, Rochelle woke up. They went to bed. They woohooed because, of course, you know, they got engaged, so that's gonna happen. But Rochelle woke up and was pregnant. So I think she was pregnant. Remember, I kept saying in the last episode that she was thinking of rattles and whatnot. So I feel as though she's been pregnant for a few days, just didn't know. But so we need a house. And the whole plan was, from the very beginning, when Kinsley moved into San Myshuno, was she was going to eventually move into Newcrest with her family, and have a house near her family because they all live in Newcrest. But we have Ryan, and Ryan's father is Thomas Green, and Ryan's going to be visiting Thomas quite often during the week, periodically, overnight visits, and he and his family live in Windenburg. So I was like, all right, do I live near my family or do I live near where my daughter's going to be going? So I think for now we're going to be living in Windenburg, just to be closer to Thomas, especially when Ryan starts going over there, until at least she's a teenager. Once she's a teenager, then hopefully too, then we can afford a larger lot in Newcrest, a bigger house in Newcrest. So this is what we have. I started it out as a ranch. I like a ranch. It's easier to play in, it's easier to move around in, you could see everybody, you're on one floor, but the lot wasn't big enough, and I wanted to be able to have a decent sized house, and I didn't upgrade it. It's not even close to being as upgraded as the apartment was. It will eventually. They tend to make money pretty quickly. They both make decent money, but I ended up making it a 2-story. The roof was a whole shenanigans with me because I am not a roof person. I hate putting roofs on houses. I miss auto roofs. I mean, it's something you see for a minute and then you start playing and you don't ever see again until you go back into your game the next day. And I miss auto roofs from Sims 3. I miss it just automatically being there and ta-da, you have a roof. But we don't in this game, so I'm trying to learn. I think I'm slowly getting a little bit better. I have built houses before in Windenburg, but this is I think the first one in Windenburg. Well, my 100 baby house is in Windenburg, but that is like super budgeted and like super budgeted. Yeah, so this is my first like Windenburg style house. I usually have it in a different part of the town near the whole, like all the like cafes and the libraries. Usually when I do ever play off camera in Windenburg, that's usually where I live. But Thomas lives over in this area. He lives right across the river from us on that little tiny island. So I felt as though we were closer to him, closer to Ryan when she's there. I play with the roofs for a long time. I apologize. But we do end up having a master bedroom with a like 3/4 bath, I guess you call it, because it has a shower, a sink, and a toilet. And then we have and that's on the second floor. And also on the second floor is a full bath with a shower tub combo, a toilet and a sink. And then there's a bedroom with nothing in it. No, it has carpeting and windows, and that's it. I didn't even paint the walls. I didn't do anything. And then next to that is Ryan's room. And then the downstairs is here. And in the downstairs, I made the kitchen in the area where all the windows are along the wall. And then in the little nook behind the stairs, I made like a little coffee bar. Well, like I would like to call it like a coffee bar. It's not where there's going to be a coffee pot, but it's kind of like where you sit, where people would sit in the morning and have their coffee and look out the window and see the outside and whatnot. So that is that. The kitchen, the counters and everything, I think they're similar. I didn't do the upper cabinets yet because that's an expense that it's kind of like, I call it like a luxury expense. Um, you don't see them very much during game unless it's on a wall that's constantly up. So it's kind of like, okay, when I can afford it, I will do it. And that goes along with all the knickknacks and paintings and whatnot. I can't wait to be able to do that. But until my Sims have a certain amount of simoleons, I'm not comfortable spending that. And I was building this blindly. I didn't know exactly how much they were going to have. I think once we moved in, which was in the middle of the night, by the way, because I wanted to take pictures to put at the end. And I needed to be in the house to do that, unless someone knows a cheat to be able to do that without actually having a sim in the house. I don't know, but I had to have my Sims there so I could get pictures for the end of this video. But yeah, if there's any long pauses during this, it's a 10-minute build. I may actually shorten it a little bit more, depending upon how long I talk. I may speed it up a little bit more. But while I was building, I was watching 13 Reasons Why on Netflix, and I kept getting sucked in, and I'm like, what is happening? And I'm looking over at the screen, at my other screen, which had Netflix on it, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'm like watching that, and then I'm like, oh, focus, Jen, focus. I tell you, it's like, I'm totally like a cat. It's like there's something shiny in the corner, and I focus on it, and I've like sucked into it. And I had watched the series already once before, but I keep hearing season 2, season 2, season 2, and I'm like, well, that just means I have to watch season 1 again, because you watch season 1 the first time on a really good show, and then it's like you watch it and you really love it, and then it's like you don't really get to absorb it all, so you have to watch it again. So I'm watching it for a second time. But yeah, so, and once again, I'm playing with the roofs, and that is fantastic. But I do eventually get it, and the roof situation is dealt with. I decorate the house. I keep Ryan's room in the purples. Kinsley loves yellows, but I felt as though the downstairs was far too large to have bright yellow walls. So the yellows kind of gets thrown in as like accent colors on furniture, and it will eventually be in curtains on the main floor. Their master bedroom is yellow because that is her color. But yeah, so I'm going to set it to music now. I hope you guys enjoy watching this build. I hope the pauses aren't too long, but like I said, I was watching TV while I was doing it. I apologize. But I will catch you all later on tonight. I'm live streaming my current household, so I'll catch you then. And if not, I'll see you in my next recorded video. I hope everyone's having a super fantastic day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Guys, it's Omni Simmer here, and I really hope you enjoyed watching my latest episode. If you enjoyed watching, give it a big old thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this one, click on the link to the side. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye-bye.